solve this inequality, this absolute value inequality. So the first step is always to isolate the inequality. So I have to first subtract 8. Before I do anything else, I have to isolate the inequality. So I'm subtracting 8 from both sides, so I get 19 on this side. Now notice that again that this is greater than or equal to, which means it's going to be an OR problem. So I'm going to write it two ways, 19 on this side and make it a positive, write a positive, and I'm going to write negative 19 on this side and flip the sign and leave what's on the inside how it was. Negative 19. And now I'm going to solve each of these inequalities. Let me use green this time. So I'm going to, I like to just get rid of my denominator by clearing the fraction. So multiply everything by 9, and I'm going to get this. What's negative 19 times 9? Negative 20 times 9 is negative 180, so negative 19 times 9 is negative 171. Or, fortunately it's the same thing over here, 81 minus x is greater than or equal to positive 171. Now I'm going to subtract 81. So when I subtract 81, this becomes negative 252. Or, now again, be careful with these negatives. There's a negative here. When I subtract a negative from this, I get 90. Now, because of this negative, whenever I divide by the negative, I have to flip the sign. So there the sign flipped, or flip the sign, negative 90. And so here's my graph. Here's positive 252. Do this in a different color. Here's positive 252, and it's a closed circle going to the right. And here's negative 90. It's a closed circle going to the left. Now if I wrote that in set builder notation, or I'm sorry, interval notation, which is what they want on this particular problem, I would start with negative infinity, go to negative 90 and include it, so put a bracket like that, union, start at 252 including 252, and go to infinity and not include the infinity on the right.
Okay.
And there's my solution.
If they were like